my dears, and welcome to my channel. As always, I am very happy and grateful that you've chose to spend your time with little old me. And I hope that you are all doing well, but if not, I do hope things will get better for you. And the ways you can support my channel: like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe so I can appease the mighty algorithm and be seen by more people, and hopefully help someone to make a decision either way on a deck or hit the notification bell. So we have a Shadow Myths story deck, Preservation Edition, and there are 3 more of this style deck. We have Turmoil, Darkness, and Awareness. I only have 3 of the 4 decks because he just recently released Awareness. I haven't got a chance to obtain it yet. These were created by Doug Hops and retails for $40 for the standard size, which is about the same size, as you can see, as playing deck cards. Or you can get the Oracle size, which is a little bit bigger than this. This is the standard Rider-Waite-Smith card. So it's 4.75 height, and the cross would be 2.75. So it's a little bit taller, but it's about the same width. That one retails for $48. It's a little bit more. So the box dimension is 3.75, cross 2.75, and width. And it does come, all 3 of them came in this plastic cover, and as you can see, there's no title anywhere on it, and it does have on the back his the company, and it's easy to open up, and this card does come out. It's kind of, you know how things kind of stick and so that's his artwork right there, his own personal, he does draw. And with each deck, you receive a piece of paper that gives you the many ways that you can use the cards. And you can use it as a storytelling game, writer, D&D role-playing game, Oracle reader, teacher, or therapist. And we'll go through this after I show you these lovely cards. And with the purchase of the deck, I did get this nice guidebook, and we will go through this as well. And he did do a little sweet little dedication: may life always bring you joy. And that's sweet, and get a little smiley face. I love the little touches that these creators do to kind of show their appreciation that you supported their work and everything, because it's really hard nowadays to be an artist. You've got people trying to copy your work and sell it for cheap, and then you're competing with AI as well, and which is a highly debatable issue right now. And on each deck you will get the core concept, and this one is preservation. There is a core concept that you have about you, who you really are. This is not what is normally shown to others in public situations. You have your own core values and beliefs, and they make up your personality and how you react to people. This deck is about understanding what those core values are. You may think that you know, but we all lie to ourselves. This is most apparent when we are in stressful situations. To truly preserve your beliefs and who you are as a person, understand yourself. This deck is all about listening to your inner self. And then there's a PDF, same thing. Alright, so let's go ahead and look at these cards. There are only 35 cards, and there are no titles or meanings on them, and there is a reason why he did it that way. And like I said, we'll go into everything after I will show you these cards. And like I said, this is all of his artwork. And I really do like the artwork. I think these are good for everything that he made them intended for. Really good for shadow work as well. Intuitives. I think you could get a lot out of these decks, because there is a lot of imagery to focus on and a lot of things you could see in the cards and interpret for yourself. And yeah, these are all multifaceted, I guess you could call it, uses for the deck. Yeah, the artwork is what really sold me on this deck, and that's what sells me on a lot of decks, is the artwork is the first thing that catches my eye, and I'm like, wow, I am really liking that artwork. And then sometimes I connect with the deck and sometimes I don't, but I still can enjoy the artwork. All right. Okay, so let's get into all the stuff I've been talking about. So, what is Shadow Myths? Okay, so according to Doug, Shadow Myths is a set of tools that help you come up with new stories and ideas while being true to yourself. The cards are story prompts. The images on the cards are designed to give you enough information about what's going on, but not tell you the whole story. That way, the ideas and stories are more of a reflection of who you are and how you think. All right. So, let's see. On the piece of paper that you get, it has the different ways that you can use the cards, and he goes into the directions, and I'll let you read that. And this is the world of Ozuel. I'm guessing that's how you pronounce it. And then you have as a writer, and can help you with writer's block. And 3-card draw. The first card is the main character, second card is the antagonist, or something that happens to the main character, or the third card is the resolution. And then you have your D&D role-playing games. And this could help you or use as visual prompts. Because in D&D, it's kind of hard to visualize sometimes with the storyteller. I have played in D&D. I have played Vampire Masquerade. I've played Werewolf the Apocalypse, Mage the Ascension. A lot of tabletop games I've played in. And when the storyteller is trying to tell you, to verbally tell you what set the scene, I have trouble with it. I have struggled with that part of playing tabletop because I try to visualize what they're talking about, and I wish I had a picture to see what they were actually talking about. And then says that you could, as an example, lay down 5 cards and basically just, you can either have them pick or, put them all out. And then you can use the same thing as a writer. Draw 3 cards and lay them out next to each other. First card is the NPC who needs help. Second card is the villain. And then the third card can be the situation they have to get through to get to the villain. And you can use these as oracle cards. And you could do a 3-card layout. Represents something in the past, present, future, or what you're worried about, what's causing a situation or solving a problem. And then you can use this as a teacher, which I think is pretty interesting and pretty cool. The student picks a random card and writes 5 adjectives that describes what they see. So that's nice as well. And then a therapist, if you want to use it as a therapy. And then there's the website that you can go to. So those are just a few ways that you can use these cards, and that's why he didn't put anything on the cards. And I'm going by the assumption that I've come up with, not anything that he has stated. All right, so let's go ahead. And the guidebook is 123 pages, and you have your table of contents. And it's pretty detailed. And here are the cards and the names of the cards. If you're an intuitive, you will really enjoy this deck because you don't have the name of the card to kind of like, I have heard that some intuitives don't even like the names on the cards because they like to draw their own conclusion. They like to be able to see what they see and not have that kind of like, how do I forget, pigeonholed, like, oh, that's the name of the card. Okay, that's what the card is. That's what I'm going to see. Yeah, some people just don't like even the name of the card on it because they want to see the images, like I said, and draw their own conclusion on what they see. So then it gives you all of the cards, the title, and the pages that you can find it on. Now, if you're using these for like regular oracle card and you like the title of the card on it, and yeah, you're gonna struggle, maybe not, I don't know, but there are some people who absolutely like having the name on there, so it gives them a little indication of what the artwork is what the artist is trying to put in the artwork. So whichever way you like, you have both ways here, kinda. So then also we have the preservation core idea, And then he goes into how shadow myths came about. And I will let you pause that and read that. I guess you could say his humble beginnings. And then beyond a writing tool. And this is how people presented questions to him, like, hey, yeah, I want to, this would be cool to go on my D&D game. So then he came up with an idea of kind of gearing it towards D&D players as well. And hey, you can use this in your D&D campaign and stuff. So it's pretty interesting. I like to hear about how people's deck of cards came to be. And then other people, the more he talked to people, because he would go to cons and stuff like that, and sell his artwork, and other people were telling him that they used him for writing, therapy tools, and, you know, just basically getting feedback, like, hey, I used this for this and it worked great. And then it gave him an idea, hey, yeah. Then being true to yourself. And I will let you pause that and read that at your leisure. Okay. And then how to use the deck. Oh, jeez. Okay. And then he gives a little encouragement to people who are like, yeah, I'm not that creative. And it's like, I think everybody's creative to a certain extent. And then we get into oracle readings. Okay. And he goes into a backstory. And kind of like how you can use the oracle cards. And preparation before you do the cards. And then we have some spreads. We have a daily reflection layout, and then a dilemma resolution layout, and then a pyramidal energy matrix, and then a cross settlement, and writing prompts. So kind of like what was on that piece of paper. I can use this for writing prompts. And then goes into kind of like an example and pulling these three. And then you have your role-playing game ideas. Kind of gets some suggestions there. And storytelling game. Get some ideas about that. And then we get into teaching tools. So if you know any teachers who might be interested in this, or just for yourself, you know, if you're like working on your vocabulary, or you're a writer and you need some new fresh ideas and prompts. And then therapy tools. and then goes into some stories of how he used the deck, and just goes into a little bit of background for that, and a story that he made up, and yeah, just story, and you can follow through that. If you do get it, you can read that. It's pretty interesting. Okay. And goes into the mechanics right there. Alright, so then we have the cards themselves, and then you get a picture of the card, the title, and then the meaning of it. And kind of like what the card is about. And then for Magic, if you want to use it for in your game. And that's pretty much what is in the meanings. And it's nice. He puts a full color picture. You get to see the picture in a bigger thing, and that is pretty much it. And then on the back it's got some more on his website, and I will link his website in the description and on the back. Alright, so let's go ahead and shuffling. Very nice. There's not a lot of cards, and they are small, unless you don't like small cards. I know that some people prefer something that they can really hold on to. So let's go ahead and see which card wants to pop up, and we will explore the meaning. Alright. One more. Alright. Okay, so kinda looks like two creatures are fighting, or I'm not really sure. Or he's heading to the water for some reason. Alright, so let's see what we got here. Okay, oh, cards. Card pictures. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be kind of hard to get used to until you get used to the cards and you know which one it is. Alright, so we have Hope. Wow, I would not have guessed that that was the image. Okay, let's see what Hope has to say. Hope. Sometimes hope is all we have. Things aren't quite going our way and we don't know what to do. We constantly watch for something or someone to help us and save the day. Sometimes we're lucky and it does come. Sometimes we're not, and we have to endure and keep on going. Hope has the greatest power of strengthening your will and enabling you to survive any hardship. Sometimes hope is all we have. Wow, that is pretty interesting. I would not have guessed. I mean, I could see the creature does look like it's struggling. But yeah, I wouldn't have guessed. Alright, so that is pretty much what I have for this deck. I will be doing the other decks in my next videos. So, let me know your thoughts on this deck, and if you liked it, or if you didn't like it, if it just didn't appeal to you, that's fine too. I like to hear about everything. And If there is a deck you would like to see in a future video, go ahead and let me know. But once again, thank you so much for spending your time with me, and I hope that you will join me with a future video. But until next time, take care and goodbye, my dears.